Welcome to the Athletes Canvas channel, where the athletes display their God-given gift, talent, and ability. Today. Yes, I'm talking about today. I'm talking about the World Cup qualifying game between Jamaica and Congo. We fail again. Jamaica, we fail again. We failed to qualify for the 2026 World Cup that will be playing in Canada, United States, and Mexico. Pardon. We fail again. We fail. Yesterday, the Congo beat Jamaica 1-0. And this game that played yesterday, I don't know, but we have the opportunity, could have won this game. But where the goal is gonna come from? Who gonna score the goal? We don't have a good forward. We don't have a lethal forward. We don't have good midfield. The defense is good. Not gonna lie, the defense is good. But we don't have good midfield and good striker or good forward. We don't. And so what DR did, they sucked the energy out of the game, out of the Jamaican team by keeping the ball, knocking the ball around, so the Jamaicans have to be running up and down and chasing the game. So they're tired. They are tired. And when they're tired, they can't do much. Congo, they scored twice, but it was offside before they scored a third. So in actual, Congo scored 3 goals, but only 1 was allowed. 2 was offside. But when it comes to the bargain that played yesterday, that game was a very messy game for Jamaica. Jamaica did not play nothing. They keep the ball at the back, knock the ball at the back for a few passes and then go long, bypass the midfield and try to kick it to the forward for somebody to latch on that ball. And that was not going to happen. That wasn't going to happen. Because the Congo, they want to go to World Cup just as we want to go to World Cup. Yes, they want to. So what happened yesterday? It is so bad that the players themselves, they don't want the ball. The midfield, they don't want the ball. When they get the ball, they kick it long. The midfield, they're not showing up for the ball. They don't want the ball. Everybody's trying to play careful. Everybody tries to play safe. They don't want to make no mistake and so forth and so on. And football does not play that way. You have to take risk. You have to take risk. You have to be a risk taker. You want to be a good footballer, you have to be a good risk taker. Take risks. Take on players. If they want the ball, they want the ball. But I'm gonna take on these 2 players and try to get into a good position. I'm gonna advance. I'm gonna drive the ball to the goal and see what happened. And Jamaica failed to do that yesterday. They failed to do that yesterday. So that's what Congo was doing. That's what Congo was doing, and they was having good success. We have a lot of corners and nothing out of the corners. Leon Bailey kicked all the corners to the back post. Didn't give a player a chance to head the ball in the goal. He didn't. He kicked the ball way past the players at the back post, going outside when nobody was there. So these guys, I don't know if these guys don't practice in corners in training. I don't know if they practice free kick in training, what to do in training, who to do it in training. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yesterday's game was a mess. At one point, Congo wasn't doing anything, and Jamaica have the ball to take them on. Jamaica have the opportunity to take the game to Congo, and they didn't. They didn't. They were trying to play safe, trying to play safe, trying to play safe, and that's not gonna work. When you're playing certain game, it's a do or die game. You don't try to play safe. You take a risk. Take risk. Because sometimes the risk will pay off. It will pay off. And so, we as a nation, we have to look into ourselves. We have to look into ourselves. And first, all right, this World Cup campaign is out, is done and dusted. So let's move on. We need coach, which is we cannot afford to let Speed be the coach. We cannot afford to let Speed be the head coach for the national team. No. Give Coley a chance right now to let him prove himself, to let him coach the team, and then you can go from there. We don't want Speed. We don't want Speed as the national coach. We don't want that. Because King is some Cavaliers, and King is playing the way how Speed want him to play. Knock the ball 2 times around the back and kick it long. Knock the ball 2 times around the back and kick it long. And you cannot win football game. You cannot win football game that way. Football game does not play that way. No. No. Football game does not play that way. Anyway, Jamaica have to come back again and try to do better. Like, share, and subscribe to the At Least Canvas channel, where the athletes display their God-given gift, talent, and ability. Until next time, we are out.